What's up, y'all? This is Peace. Listen, I wrote a book called Accessories After the Fact, the Trayvon Martin murder cover-up. Y'all remember George Zimmerman when he murdered Trayvon Martin? Well, guess what? George Zimmerman wasn't the only man out there. Also, guess what? The lawyers kept one of the eyewitnesses who actually saw the killing from even taking the stand. Guess what as well? The lawyers and the judge made sure the jury instructions were written in a way to keep the jurors from finding Zimmerman guilty. Yes. Many wanted you to believe that the jurors were prejudiced or racist or something like that. No. They wanted to do the right thing for the right reason. They wanted to find Zimmerman guilty because they knew he had killed Trayvon Martin. They knew that he had violated Trayvon's rights. But their hands were tied by the jury instructions and by keeping critical information from being given to them. The attorneys knew. I prove it. I provide all the information in my book, Accessories After the Fact, the Trayvon Martin murder cover-up. And the book is inexpensive. I didn't write it to make money. I wrote it because I wanted justice. And I want this to stop. I want the judges and the lawyers to be prevented from inhibiting justice from being carried out. I want our people, our men who are murdered every day, to stop. I cried. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't eat. I was traumatized when I heard Trayvon Martin screaming for help in that video recording from the phone. But yes, George Zimmerman was not alone. Matter of fact, the prosecution even kept an eyewitness from even getting on the stand. I'm telling you, there was a man who saw exactly what happened. And they didn't even have him get on the stand and testify. It's all in here, you all. I want you to get this information, and I want you to make a difference. For all of you who say you want to make a difference. For all of you who want to change the criminal justice system. For all of you who want to see justice prevail going forward, because we can't change the past. Get this book and see how it was done, how these people impeded justice, and make sure they can't do it again. I wanted Trayvon Martin to get justice. There are a lot of Zimmermans out there. Zimmerman is still free. And our people are still dying. Our young black men are still being murdered. I don't want to see that anymore. Get the book. It's inexpensive. Matter of fact, it's cheap. I made it that way because I want you to have the information and I want you to do something with it. I want you to change the world with it. That's what I want you to do with it. I wrote this book through sweat and tears and lack of sleep, a lot of pain, being up at midnight, walking the grocery store parking lot just to cry and get the anger out of me and get the hurt out of me. Because when Trayvon Martin was murdered, I don't know why it affected me the way it did, but when I heard him screaming for help in that phone recording, it was like I heard my own. It was like I heard it was like my own family member. I don't know why it affected me like that, but it did. And I committed, I promised him that I would get the truth out. Get the book, make a difference. I've provided the information, and it's all fact-based. All fact-based. God bless.